Welcome back. Up now, Forum Daily's weekly crypto and digital asset update with Bobby Del Rio, host of the Daily Drop. Take it away.
So 2023 has started off with a bang, which is a bit of an understatement. So Gemini and Genesis, who have two very similar names but are very different businesses, have been in a very public battle on Twitter. Unfortunately, there's billions of dollars at stake. And, so I did an episode about Genesis's troubles. Genesis is the biggest lender in crypto. Yesterday, they announced, unsurprisingly, that they're laying off 30% of their staff, which is very, very significant, and obviously indicates that there's major troubles afoot. Um, you keep hearing they may be declaring bankruptcy. You heard it a little bit. You're hearing it a lot now. The parent company is DCG, Digital Currency Group, and they just sold one of their big businesses. They're selling assets. They're closing things. DCG is huge. DCG owns CoinDesk, the media outlet. They own Grayscale, right, which is the biggest trust for Bitcoin in the world, and they own Genesis. So we're still trying to figure out. Okay, so how exposed is Genesis? Are they going to declare bankruptcy? If so, does that mean Gemini, who they owe, another $1 billion or so to, could they potentially declare bankruptcy? Are there any rehypothecations within the DCG universe, right? Which basically means, are they misappropriating customer funds? Are they doing anything financially suspicious? Because if so, could they declare bankruptcy? Like, this is essentially what the crypto industry has become, is you're trying to figure out who's honest, who's transparent, and who's about to go under, and who are they taking with them. And speaking of people going under, Silvergate, which is, the most significant bank in crypto in the world, yesterday they lost 40% of their stock in 24 hours. And they just announced 40% of their staff is being laid off. This is not good. You're talking about the biggest lender with major layoffs. You're talking about the most significant bank with layoffs. DCG may be the most significant oligopoly because there's about 200 companies linked to DCG in terms of companies they own outright or are invested in. And all of these names may be declaring bankruptcy. Even if they don't declare bankruptcy, they're so close to declaring bankruptcy that they're taking all of these smaller companies with them. And the Silvergate announcement is really scary because also what it means is now there's risk in the TradFi world. So TradFi is traditional finance, because Silvergate was a bank. Silvergate wasn't like a coin or like a DeFi protocol. It was like a full-on bank. Still is for now, but we're curious to see, okay, well, what other traditional finance entities are now vulnerable as a result of all this contagion? And if we really track back the genesis, pardon the pun, of this entire contagion effect, it's FTX, right? So again, we still have billions of dollars missing from the FTX Alameda debacle. And people are trying to figure out, okay, so like, how incestuous is this ecosystem? Because you've got FTX and Alameda and all of the horrible things that they've done to the ecosystem. And it looks to be taking DCG down with them, Silvergate, Gemini. How many other people are going down with them? So this is how we're starting off 2023. It's obviously a risk-off environment. Uh, I don't think investors want to touch crypto with a 10-foot pole right now. With that said, people who are looking to invest long-term, like Kathy Wood, they keep doubling down, tripling down on their investments. So I guess it depends on your time horizon and in your belief in crypto. But certainly short term, it's terrifying, and we're just hoping it doesn't get worse. So I wish I had better news, but that's what I have. Over to you, Nima.
All right, thanks, Bobby. Again, that was Bobby Del Rio, host of The Daily Drop. The program focuses on all things crypto and airs on Fridays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern only on the News Forum network. All right, stay with us. Forum Daily will be right back with a look at news from around the world, of course. Stay with us.